Hello. I know this is a bit different from my normal content, but I wanted to try out this style of video. I'll be talking through my process of making hair in character designs and how I draw it. Hope you enjoy. Also, sorry about the text to speech. I am insecure. The first thing I do is look at reference photos. I'll look around Google and Pinterest and find the sort of thing I want. I like to study the shapes they are making. Also, it can be really helpful to look at how other artists draw hair, especially ones whose style you like. In fact, I'd highly recommend spending a bit of time studying how hair is drawn in other people's artwork. Possibly even trying to recreate drawings you like. Don't worry, this isn't theft. It's an exercise I've personally found very helpful. Implementing bits and pieces of other people's styles into my own and making something new with it. It's also important to remember that hair is one of the big things that makes a character look distinct. So I try to make it unique, especially with the shapes and silhouette. Though we can always add more unique design elements with hair color, accessories, and everything else. It's still a big part of what makes the character recognizable. Anyways, once I've got some ideas, I jump in and start doodling. I wanted this lady to have a cool, straight hairstyle, so I took inspiration from some of the reference photos. Getting some good shapes down can really help. Thinking about the hair type can too. Straight hair sometimes looks like a flat sheet. That's how I'm using it here. I also added flyaway bits and pieces to make it more organic. That's almost always a good move. I think she turned out well. Speaking of hair type, curly hair comes in many different shapes. For this one I went with a very textured, messy style. I wanted this character to look soft, and I wanted her hairstyle to show off her piercings. Keeping that in mind, I gave her a big, fluffy ponytail. It was a bit simple, so I decided to add the bow and the pink hair color to make her a little more recognizable. She turned out super cute. I might reuse this design elsewhere. For the third design, I drew a much looser curl. For this hairstyle I found a lot of references that were pretty much exactly what I wanted, so it was easier to draw. Also, with short hairstyles especially, it can be helpful to make sure you know where the hairline is. Drawing it with the sketch can make your life a whole lot easier. Shorter hairstyles are much harder to draw, so if you're having trouble, try studying how other artists draw it. Again, that can be super helpful. I'm happy with this design as well. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more informative videos like this, please let me know. Have a nice day.